So what's going on, guys? Matt here with Droid Reviews, and welcome back to the 5th episode of AutoFocus. And in this episode, I'm going to be deleting the muffler for the Scirocco because being a sports car, it's way too silent and there is no like Valvetronic exhaust that comes standard because this is the 1.4 model. So I'm going to be trying to remove the muffler and see how it sounds, because I don't plan to change the exhaust piping at the moment, but I just want a slightly louder tone when I'm accelerating and stuff like that, but not too loud. So I'm going to be keeping the mid resonator and just removing the rear muffler because the rear muffler weighs a lot as well. Not sure how it's going to affect handling because of the weight removal, but I bet it's going to sound pretty good. So now I'm actually headed to a couple of exhaust shops to actually see how their workmanship is and also how much they charge for the installation and also the welding, because that's honestly very important when it comes to modifying your car. The cost is very important because not only do you want workmanship to be good, but you also want it to be at a reasonable cost. And since I'm also doing this on the stock, basically stock exhaust system, I do not want to spend too much money doing fancy welding and stuff like that. I just want it to be very simple and just welded directly on the stock exhaust pipe. So it's basically a cut and weld process. So now I'm actually headed to MF Works Exhaust to actually check out some exhaust tips and see how much those exhaust tips cost, because I plan to go for Y joint and I do not want the pipe to be 2.5 inches because that's too big. The stock one is around 2.3 to 2.4 inches, and I do not want to have power loss or try to minimize power loss by doing a Y joint, but of course it makes the car look a lot nicer, the back, the rear end at least. I know how much they charge for the Y joint because they charge 350 for the pipe and another 50 for the flanges, but I don't think I want flanges because I just want it to be welded directly to the stock pipe. So I bet it's going to cost about 350 excluding exhaust tips. Alright, so I will see you guys when I reach MF Works Exhaust and I will see how it goes, because I'm not actually sure whether it can be done today. I know MF can't be done today, but there's another exhaust shop called Sin Exhaust Specialist or something like that over at Shah Alam, and that one I'm not sure how much the cost is. They haven't got back to me on that, but however I saw the reviews and it's pretty promising. So I'll catch you guys when I reach the exhaust shop.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so I just left MF exhaust shop and I felt like their price is not too bad. Their welding is also pretty nice, but it takes like half a day to get it done, and yeah, definitely can't be done today. So I've actually checked out some exhaust tips and I'll be getting the Ramus carbon fiber ones because I think they look pretty good. Akrapovic is like too mainstream, so I decided that I'll be trying something new, because I did that on my Civic. If you didn't know, I have a 2018 Honda Civic 10th generation, which I will probably review in a separate video later on. That had Akrapovic exhaust tips for a while before I actually went for a straightforward muffler. But now I'm going to be heading over to Zin. Hopefully it's not too late. It's already 5 PM at the time I'm actually shooting this video. So I will quickly head over there and I will see whether I can close the deal and get this exhaust portion done. Alright, so I'll see you guys when we reach the next exhaust shop. Alright guys, so we actually reached Zin exhaust shop, as you can see right there. And I'm going to check out and see how their prices are for the exhaust tips as well as the install. I heard their welding is pretty good. That's what they told me, at least. So we'll go in and check it out and I will let you guys know what happens next. Alright guys, so I actually got the quote. The exhaust tip is actually cheaper. It's actually 180, and then the pipe is around 380. So yes, it's quite a big sum for just the back pipe. I can actually do the whole exhaust system by topping up a couple of hundred more, but I don't think I'm going to touch the exhaust system at the moment because I'm not going to be doing any tune on this car at the moment. So I think that's a pretty good choice for at least a couple of months as I continue to use the car and monitor the performance. Alright guys, so I'll show you the process on how it's done. It's going to take about 2 hours, so yeah, I'll see you guys after 2 hours. Guys, so it's the next day and I've spent a couple of hours with this new setup, the muffler delete setup, and I wasn't able to finish this video yesterday because number one, my battery ran out, my camera battery, and also my storage. Apparently I only had 5 minutes on the clock, so I wasn't able to shoot a lot of B-roll footage, so I decided to postpone it to the next day. But it's a good thing because I got to spend some time and I'm able to give you my thoughts on what I think about this exhaust setup. I'm not sure whether you can hear it right now, but in my opinion, when I first heard the exhaust, I was really blown away. So a big thanks to Zin Exhaust for making this happen. Of course, I did pay for it. It cost me around 700 ringgit to get this fixed. Alright, so my thoughts about it is that the quality, workmanship, everything from a Zin Exhaust specialist is top notch. Honestly, I was very skeptical because my go-to exhaust shop is Ampang Technique. It's a very well-known exhaust shop for superbike exhaust for many continental and also Japanese cars. They usually go there to get their exhaust done, and I've actually sent my Civic to get the exhaust done there. And also another exhaust shop which I usually go to is Everco. I'm not sure whether you know them, but they're actually very popular in the automotive space. So I've always sent to them for the couple of previous cars which I had. Even the Civic, the downpipe is actually done with Everco. So I do like their quality, workmanship, but I decided to try something new because they were closed yesterday. They closed early because it's half day on Saturday. So I decided to try another exhaust shop and see how their workmanship is. And I'm really impressed, and I definitely recommend Zin Exhaust Shop. So the boss brother, which is John, personally did the exhaust for me, the welding and stuff like that. Very good welding. I'm very impressed with the job. I'm very happy with the current setup. The sound is spot on. It's exactly the sound I wanted. So I know you're probably dying to hear how the exhaust sounds like. So I'll definitely be doing a full pulse as well as before and after clips of how the exhaust sounds like before I did the mod, as well as after, what is the sound difference. Alright, so I hope you guys like this video. If you did like this video, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel for more content just like this one. And I hope you guys enjoy the clips, and I'll see you guys in the next video.